Hello guys, welcome to my kitchen. I'm Uncle Matty and today I'm going to be showing you how to make one of my secret recipes. Uncle Matty's cheese noodle toasty. Something you might not have thought about to make in your own home, and even if you have, I'm going to show you the expert tips on how to make it a la carte very nicely. All you'll need is a pot noodle, flavour of your choice, 4 bits of bread, white or brown. You make your mind up. Are you racist? Decide. Cheese. You'll need that. I went for extra mature, and you'll need one of these. A cheese toasty maker. This one I got for £5 out of Sainsbury's. Makes 2. Bargain. Don't have one of those. Perhaps you could do with one of these. Sort of panini-ish maker things. Or George Foreman. Something like that. Okay, let's roll. You'll have to forgive the noise. I've just got the sound of delicious water boiling in the background there. Now, the first thing you'll need to do is, now I must insist you follow this step by step. This may seem pedantic, but it's very important. Peel back your pot noodle of choice lid only halfway. I don't know if you can see that, but I've folded back my lid approximately halfway. You're going to want to leave it sealed around the other half here. Remove the flavour sachet, fold it back, and fold that back under there so as to kind of form a grip. Now the best thing I find is to place your hand over the side which you have opened, like such. I'm going to have to sit this down. Give me eggs. Okay. Right. So I don't know if you can see that well, but you're going to need to put a hand on here and make, basically, in the part of the lid that's got the hinge on, and the part where you haven't peeled it back, you're going to turn that into a little sieve to drain all your water out, because no one wants noodle water in a cheese toasty. No thanks. I mean, if I'm eating a pot noodle, I always do it like this anyway. This is, in my opinion, the best way to make a pot noodle, because with the water in, I would generally consider them disgusting. So put the water in up to the normal level. Nothing unusual here, just your standard pot noodle being made. You can even afford to be a little heavy-handed on the water at this stage if you like a weaker flavour noodle, because we're going to be draining that water off. I like to just move the noodle cake around a little to try and ensure the full water saturation, and then just push that lid back down, pop it down, let it steam a little bit. Okay, so we're going to leave that for however long the noodle people tell us, which is apparently 2 minutes. See you soon. Those noodles are cooking beautifully over there. What we're going to do now is prepare the cheese toast maker. Now things are starting to heat up. Literally. So the bread, each slice should be buttered. Now, don't go getting ahead of yourself. The butter is to go on the outside of the toasty. Yeah, I know, mad. Don't go over the top with it. I'm not very good at spreading. That's enough anyway. You don't need loads, but it will give you a little crispy brownness on the outside of the bread, while also stopping sticking, which is nice. If you like more butter than this, I'm sure you can put it on. However, I do find too much butter can result in... I'm just slapping it on my hand now. Too much butter can result in soggy bread. You don't want that. Okay, perfect. Oh, the cheese. And some cheese. Extra mature cheddar. And I'm really afraid of being shy with cheese. Something I fear, particularly when making toasties. So best not to be shy when it comes to the cheese. Okay, that cheese is just fermenting over there a little bit, and while that's doing that, it's time to stir. Oh my gosh! Hygiene first. Time to stir some noodles. Now, I mean, I'm just really stirring here. I guess you could say I've gone stir crazy. Really make sure you get your fork in the bottom. You don't want lumps, lovely lady lumps, or lovely beef and gravy lumps. All unwanted when it comes to this meal. Okay, next. Now, let's get the noodle. The sauce must be very carefully drained. Now don't forget, we've got this hinged lid here with the holes over here. So by folding that in, I like to just keep my fingers just above the, you know, where the fold is, to give it that extra bit of support. And then I shouldn't really be doing this at this height because I'm going to get it everywhere, but just so you can see, all the sauce is draining out there. And I'll let down because it's going to, whoa, end up all over my shirt. So you just got to kind of hold it around a little bit. You can even sit it down, let it trickle out. If you can put it on an angle. And that's it. You know, let that noodle sauce come out like in a mo. Alright, so I've pretty much drained the sauce. The longer you can be bothered to do that, the better it'll turn out for this, of course. And you can see that. Now, what I normally do is, if I was just going to eat the pot noodle at this stage, I'd still put the sauce. I always put the sauce on afterwards because this tends to be a bit thicker and a bit more flavoursome. But what I would do, if I was just going to eat the pot noodle, would be at this stage, just put the sauce on and eat it. And the great thing about taking all that sauce out is, you can just really, you know, ravenously guzzle it down like a big gannet. And because it's kind of a good temperature for eating, you don't have to worry about burning your gob with all that boiling water. So I've stirred my sauce in. Now it's time to go prepare some cheese toasting. Okay, so here we go. This one all comes together. Right. So, get your bread. Butter side down, of course. Some cheese. Just like a cheese toastie at this stage, nothing too unusual. Oh, I hope I haven't been too shy with the cheese. Please, 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 not too shy with cheese. Cheese is what I need. I'm that kind of breed that simply need a lovely piece of sweet cheddar. Nothing does me better. Anyway, that seems to be enough. I think we'll do that. Just about right with the cheese there. And then, dun, 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 dun. Here we go. Relatively dry noodles. I probably wouldn't just jump in and put them all in, because too many can be too many, and you don't want that. It sounds obvious, but well, it is obvious. Don't do it. Alright, there we go. So just some noodles, you know, just enough so there's some noodles in there, but not be careful of too many noodles. That's one thing you don't want to do. Next, more bread with the butter on top, of course, this time. And I think we're ready to close. Goodbye. See you soon. This thing can be a bit of a bugaboo when it comes to closing, but then it was only a £5. Thanks, Sainsbury's. Okay, I think we're about good to go here. It's fairly sizzling and I've got cheese coming out the side, so that's always a good indicator. Get a knife. Get them off of there. Oh, yeah, bugger. Oh, they're warm. Alright, knock that off. Leave that open to cool, as per instructions. Now, to business. Let's have a look at our new noodle creations. They're a little bit soft around here. It doesn't seem to have cooked. I think I'm going to cut that rubbish bit off. The little bit of trim there. You might like it. Not for me. Now let's see what noodles await. And I know there's cheese afoot. Ah, you swine. Ah, yeah. They're hot. I'd normally wait a minute, but I know you just want to say I've ripped that a bit there. Anyway, let's take a little gander. Look at that. cheese, noodles.
It's all there. Ah, it's burning me.
It's really burning. Okay, I've shown enough. Will it be delicious? Well, I'm not going to tell you that. I'm going to go and eat it. But make your own. Why not drop it down in the comments there? Because it's YouTube. Tell me how you enjoy your own. I'll never read it. Goodbye.